you doing, birds? Oh my gosh, that toad just scared me. I almost kicked it. Yeah, right now I'm just working on my Impala over there. I'm draining out the coolant. Well, actually, it was just regular water. So I'm draining that right now. You see, I'll show you a little bit more in a bit. Overheating issues earlier this year, and turned out one of the pipes for the heater core had holes in it. It was starting to rust because the previous owner of this car did not put antifreeze in it, so the regular tap water ended up rusting the pipes. So that's why one of the reasons you should use antifreeze in your vehicles, so it doesn't rust out all the metal components in there. As you can see, I got some hoses here. They were a temporary fix. I even put a little wire tie, not a zip tie because I couldn't find one, so it wouldn't touch the exhaust there. But I mean, this worked. That right there is the drain plug that I had to unscrew. It's a bit blurry. So we're just letting the coolant drip there. It's not going at any fantastic rate. I even unscrewed this. Let you see how terribly rusty it is in there. Gosh, I bought some chemicals so that I can clean the system of the rust and then put antifreeze in it. And I do have the new parts. I'll show you. This hose, this was part of the original. The piece actually broke in there, which I need to fish that out. You see kind of blue. I put some silicone. But yeah, this part's like cut off right here. And this was originally supposed to look like this one over here. This is the original part. You can see this matches that. If I can get the light in. Stop. There we go. Now you can see the resemblance. And I just cut it off there and fit the hose on there. But it was rusting right along the bottom here. There's like holes on the old one. But they didn't have these parts at the auto shop. So I had to go and dealer purchase them. See, there's the other hose, which is just like this one. I was like, might as well get this one too, because the other one can be pretty close to rusting out. It didn't come with a new hose. It's pretty nice. See, I'm not supposed to get the driveway dirty at all. And I accidentally went too far when I pulled out the drain plug, and it started gushing out. And the drain pan is not that big to catch all that what just fell. So, rip. And I don't know if I'm gonna clean this or if I should just get a new cap. Kind of nasty. Ew, got poo on my finger. Here, I got this cleaner. I'm not sponsored, of course. Why would I be sponsored? Yeah, I just got this cleaner. I don't know if it actually works, but I'm gonna use it. I got 2 of them. I plan on doing 2 flushes. And then this should be enough for antifreeze. The guy at Walmart told me that. I asked him, how can I tell? Oh jeez, how can I tell the color of the actual antifreeze? He told me it doesn't really matter, but I wanted to use the orange one because I have a GM car, and he said the color of the caps. Now, don't know if he's colorblind. Maybe you guys can help me out. This is not the open one, is it? That does not look blue to me, huh? No. So I don't know. But I guess I'm using the green. Hey, this is not open. She said it was open. It's not open. Does that look open to you? No, it's locked. She lied to me. That toad. You don't go in there. What are you doing, Sarah? What are you doing? No, no, no. Sit! She always sits on me. Alright, what do we got here? No, never mind, there's nothing back here. Back here. Ah, yes. Distilled water. I don't really know how many gallons that coolant system holds, but just got 6 gallons for safe to be safe. This is probably overboard. This is probably not enough, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll see. I have kind of forgotten why I came inside again, but I do remember to bring the flashlight, and I do remember I wanted to bring some linseless towels because I wanted to rub off some of the rust. Again, get the plug and just give it a little wipe. Maybe the cap as well. Oh great, the whole thing turns. What are you doing, Santa? Oh, stop interrupting me. Is this rubber? Oh, it is. Or, I don't know, I just kind of nailed something away. Yeah, this thing is pretty toasted. The brown isn't really coming off. I think I might just get another cap. But I should probably just put a bit more of non-distilled water just to kind of flush it a little bit more before I start putting the actual cleaner chemical. I'll go do it. Put that in there without spilling it. Try clean this off a bit. It's like I just wiped my butt. I'm joking. looks a bit better. Try to get in there. Oh jeez. Yeah, it's looking better, but it's pretty tough to get that off. Let's not do the dumb thing I did with my race car a few years back and forget to put the plug and start putting the oil. I know this is water, but I was trying to fill my race car's engine with oil, and I didn't remember to put the drain plug back on, so the floor was covered in oil, and I had to put a whole bunch of oil dry and get a whole bunch of new quart or something like that of oil. Then a quart, right? Because I think these are quarts. I don't remember. Whole gallon, or I think it was 2 quarts. I don't know what I'm saying. I think I need to drain this too. I mean, it looks a bit drained. I think I'm gonna need to take. There we go. Focus. I think I'm gonna take that out first and then clean it a bit before I start doing everything else, because that looks pretty nasty in there. So I'm gonna need. That's probably. That doesn't even look like a real nut. But that is probably like a 10 mil? Look at my tools. Alright, to see if I guessed right, I got a 10 millimeter here. And try. Wow, I nailed it. I'd probably be using a tripod, but the one I have is pretty sucky. And out it goes. Alright, now I can clean this as soon as I take this off. But I'm going to use 2 hands to do that. I don't want to rip the hose. Well, I should probably get a new hose too. Whatever. Great job, I made a mess. Because I was trying to look here, I was trying to show you. Looks like there's something stuck in there. And it's tilting it back, and I just found out there's another opening. The heck? Gosh darn, I hope that doesn't stain. I got all over my car too. I need to wipe that off right now. I was about to blow into it, but I was like, first of all, this has antifreeze a little bit in it. And second, I have a tool, so I could just poke at it. And I didn't even use a lot of pressure. Well, I mean, I didn't even use any pressure, I just touched it. And it seemed to have pushed that thing out of the way. Where is it? Seems to have knocked it out of the way. I didn't even have to force it. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to super clean this with something, maybe some well, I don't know about degreaser, but with some Dawn dish soap. It did take a while, but I got this a bit cleaned up, but you can kind of still see it's a bit dark because some of the debris still, not debris, but just kind of stained in there. It's pretty clean. There's like a huge, toward the bottom there, there's like a huge amount of like gunk. And yeah, it took forever to rinse it. I think I spent half an hour. It's like putting water in it, flushing it out. It was like red, like it was just rust coming out. Whole bunch of rust. Freaking insane. I was like, how long am I gonna be here trying to flush this thing out? But finally I did it. I was like, you know, it's fine. Like if I want it to look nice and clean, I'll just buy a new one. But this is good for now. I mean, maybe this stuff will kind of clean it a bit, because it is sad to pour some in the reservoir as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and install this again and start pouring the chemical and the distilled water. Alright, now that's empty. Now to fill it with distilled. The mosquito bite in my elbow. Not to distill it with water? What? That doesn't make sense. Now to put distilled water in there. And we go ahead and fill it with distilled water. You know, I don't even know why I said I was gonna get my keys when I keep my key in the car. And I'm gonna put it here. I guess we'll put it on blast. Put defrost. Alright. You see that? It's still just running at optimal temperatures, and the AC is blowing. Well, I mean, it's not AC. I mean, I guess the AC is blowing cold. Like, what the heck? You see this? It's on heat, right there. On heat, AC is not on, and it's still blowing cold air. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it for a drive and put the system under load. Just look at my window. It's so foggy. Oh, go from the outside. Look at that. Jeez. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take it for a drive outside. Just see if I can get the heater to actually turn on. It's a bit steamy in here. Oh, yeah, you can definitely tell now. Just waft you around a bit. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely hot. There's a lot of pressure in the system. Not too much, but don't know what the heck's going on. But I'll wait for it to cool down and then I'll probably drain it. Alright, so I waited long enough. There's not a lot of pressure in the system anymore. Pretty squishy and not hot to the touch. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the catch pen back on here. Here's the actual liquid that came out first. And it's actually not as murky as I thought it'd be. There we go, it's a new day today. It got late last night, I did not want to stay up anymore. And now I need to replace the part so I can start filling in antifreeze. I showed you this part before, this one right here. I just need to take it off. It's a 10 millimeter bolt. I always say boat. What is wrong with me? Oh, my crack. So you just take this off. And there we go. You just wiggle this out. Oh, there we go. There's the silicone that I put on there. But if you can see in there, can't really see. You can kind of see in there, it's just broken. It's a ring. So I have some tools, hopefully to help me remove it. These bad boys, right here. Wait, this is the wrong hook. There we go. The ones with the most hook on there. So I'm gonna try to put both of them in there and see if I can pull out that part. Hopefully I can. Okay, that is not coming out very easy at all. I really don't want to do anything to destroy it, but yeah, I think some things just have to be done. Let me try this. Alright, well, I knocked the piece in. I'm going to need to... Yeah, I knocked it in now. Now I'm probably going to take this off to try to get that piece out. I don't want that thing going throughout the whole system. I can't stick my finger and try to get it. So I'm going to try to hook it. Well, I got my flashlight. I was trying to shine in there and get hooked on with the tool. But I can't seem to reach it either way if I go in from there or from here. It seems to work, but you know, I have a next best idea, and that's a magnet. I don't know why I didn't think about this before. That thing doesn't fit through there. Okay, maybe it should fit through here. Hopefully it grabs onto it, because if not, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Alright, got the magnet in here, and yes, I got that nasty piece of metal out. And that. Alright, good. Now to lay down the floor. Alright, now that we got that part on, we can put this back on, and I was hoping not. And yeah, my luck turned out that there's no gasket on this. So, should be able to put it back on easily. Although there is a rubber seal on this. It is a bit flat. I might want to change this probably next month or so. I'm going to go ahead and put this back on. I can start putting new pieces after I take everything else off. Yeah. Alright, I got this piece out. It was just hanging over here under the intake there. Just like so. Something like that. So just take it out. This is the heater hose, one of them. There's two of them I showed you yesterday. Well, technically the same video, but here are two connections. So now I just need to fit the new hose on there. And here's something I just noticed on the new part. See this hole right here that goes on here? There's actually like these grommets. They go in there, and you have to pull them off the old one like I just did. You pretty much just, so you push it, and they come out like this, and you just put on the new one. Alright, got those grommets on, and to make life easier, you just get a bit of grease, and you just like rub them around there, so that when you try to put a hose on, you don't struggle to put them on here, because I already dealt with that. But once you put them, they're pretty easy to slip on. So you slip the bottom one first, and then, because if you slip the top one at the same time, it's gonna get hard to get to the clamp. So I did the bottom one first, and put it on there, and top one, and slide that on there. We should be done, pretty much. So we're filled up and the engine's off, so go ahead and start it up so you can start actually filling up the whole system. You can see it's already bubbling down there. I'm gonna go ahead and start the car without kicking over my antifreeze. By the way, this stuff smells really good. I feel like my car is candy. I don't know. Nice. Also have to be sure that the petcock is closed. A few drops here. I don't like how that's leaking. I'm gonna turn off the engine real quick and try to tighten that petcock. Alright, it's getting dark here, but I had to go to O'Reilly's and get a new petcock. You see this one? The gasket is a bit flat on that one, as if for the new one, it's more round. And I also got that new radiator cap. Looks so much better because these are all flat as well. I mean, it just looks better, right? Yeah. Looks pretty good. It's more faded. I'm gonna go ahead and install that and try to put antifreeze in it again. Hopefully it does not drip, and I'm not gonna put it so tight like last time.